Yeah, it is live now. Please start. So if it will continue, I'll do on this only. I will not switch again.
Yes, ma'am, you're live.
नहीं live तो मैं हूँ.
I'll take the link, ma'am.
So I am live, but then there should be some people joining, na? Then only, then
First
then
share
only
this
I'll
link,
start, na? Then only I'll start.
Sir, आप YouTube.
Now two people have joined.
मैम को चैनल.
Two people have joined. Pooja Rani ma'am, thank you. Good morning, and thank you for waiting. Rinku Yadav, good morning. I'm really glad that you waited. I don't know. We have gone live before, but nothing happened, and this time it happened. And we are waiting. We are sharing this new link again so that we have some audience when we can start. Yeah, it is going. So I will just wait for, there are 6 people now. So I wait for few more minutes, not few more minutes, few more seconds so that everybody goes. I think we can share in the WhatsApp groups also, the school WhatsApp groups also, so that everybody joins. So it was a very auspicious day to begin, and as the Makar Sankranti marks the beginning of, I'll say, yeah, good morning, Natik. Good morning, Devyani. Divya Nirvan, sorry. Yeah. Kittu also, good morning. So, Makar Sankranti, we all know that, and I wish that each one of you soar high like the kites you fly on this day. And it marks the beginning of longer and brighter days, and that also helps children to study for longer, and the entire environment changes. The sunshine is visible, and the crops and the fields and the greenery, they start emerging again after a long cold winter. But currently, because of some currents from the Arctic region, we are feeling cold, and I think I have heard that on news that it is going to last for I'll say till 18th, and after that everything is going to be fine. But then from 18th March the exams begin for grade 12th and for 17th for grade 10, and for the others who are preparing, they will very soon begin either in February or in March. But then when we have to plan and for preparations, we have to be patient, we have to be persistent. And on this Makar Sankranti, I want all of you to understand that progress comes with perseverance. So like a farmer who sows the seeds and water it every day, ensure that it is weeded, fertilizers added, and it takes 3 to 4 months for the crop to harvest. The same goes for the examination. Whatever lessons you are teaching, what learning from, and the lessons you are learning from the books or the other sources of knowledge, so all these things take some time for until the time you are ready to write the exams. So when we say perseverance, so we have to be patient enough so that we have to be patient enough so that whatever preparations are happening, for them to be converted into scores, we have to continuously. So if we are struggling with some problem, we need to do it again and again. If we are not able to understand a concept, we need to try to read, listen, explore, ask, and create your own knowledge with the facts which you are aware of that. So with this, we have around 29 people who are on have joined us in this live session, and we all know, yes, 38. Thank you everyone for joining. and I think everybody is excited to join that, and I'm once again apologize for being able to start little late, but that's okay. That's what life is all about. We plan, but then things do not progress the way we want it to. So this is also a learning that efforts are in our hands, but the results are not. But then if we are persistent with our problems, with our struggles to try and find a solution, we do find a solution. So all those who have joined recently, a very good morning to each one of you. Thank you. And now we will be talking about the session Facing Exams Confidently. So, dear children, as you prepare for your school and board examinations, I want to encourage you to approach your exams with calmness, discipline, and self-belief. So, confidence grows with organized preparation and a focused mind. And when we are focused and we are prepared, anxiety just jump out of the window of our brain. The thing which we are planned and which we have practiced, that gives us confidence to face the exams confidently. So here I will be sharing some simple tips for you to face the exams confidently. As the theme says, facing exams confidently. So the ones who have joined, you can spread the word that we have shared a new link, and please join from that new link which is shared in the broadcast groups of the school. So now when we say we should plan our studies. So a thing well planned is half done. A good study plan brings clarity and reduces stress. So when we are not prepared, when we are not organized, when we do not know, when we have not set our goals, when we have not taken the heed of the situation, so that is the time we feel anxious. So when you are coming to school every day, you are confident because you know your school, you know your teachers, you know your friends, you know your classmates. But then when we ask you to go for competition to some other school, the first time you go, you are little nervous. So when we say nervous, that means that when we are aware of what is going to happen. So who is this person who are saying this thing, I should resign? I think that's not a very good thing to say. Anyway, I am not demotivated by such comments ever in my life, because my goal is very clear to me, and that is what I tell my children and my teachers, that a thing well planned is half done. So now on 14th of January, the board exams will begin on 17th, almost a month to go. In our schools, we have given 2 pre-boards, and some of the children are willingly coming to write the third one subject wise. So now you are aware and that these are your strong points and these are your weak areas. So the first thing you need to do is to prepare a timetable. The exam which is on the 1st, you can keep it towards the little later. The where the gaps are less, the date sheet is out, so you can prepare them well. So play with your strengths. Do not struggle and I'll say dip by working, by getting demotivated by your, I'll say, by getting demotivated by your, I'll say, a drop in the marks of certain subjects. So divide the chapters into manageable, the ones which you are not sure, the ones which you are sure also, divide them into subparts and set achievable goals. Now there are 5 subjects, 4 weeks, so divide them depending on your strength. So if you are very good in, let's say, biology or English, so we can give lesser time to that. The ones we are struggling, physics, chemistry or accountancy or any other subject, which you should give little more time to that, so that by the time exams come, you are ready with that, those chapters also. So every day the goal has to be set, because now the preparation can't be month wise or week wise, because every day gives you 24 hours, out of which 8 hours are for sleeping and 3 or 4 hours for the other things, because now examination is important, so studying is to be at the forefront. So all the other things, hobbies and other things, can wait. And then some time also needs to be given for the revision. So if we are studying something new, give more time to that. And yes, I am able to see the chat, Ritugulia. Yes. Okay. So I am giving for all the tips, whatever you are asking, I will be addressing all these things after my whatever I have prepared. That maybe some of the questions are answered there also. So now the second thing is we should understand and not memorize. True learning happens when we understand concepts deeply. So it should not be that if I am asked, let's say osmosis, I should not only be able to define, but I should be able to understand how osmosis impacts the wherever it is applicable. So how osmosis is used in daily life or in science discoveries and inventions. So we should be able to extend the topic. Then only we know that our understanding is deeper. The second thing is we should connect to the topics logically, and that helps us to remember better. And we have in our school we have a system of consolidating the chapter through mind maps. So mind maps, diagrams are very important for visual understanding. So in the examination when we sit, so we will just recall the mind map or the concept diagram or the Venn diagram, and we can I'll say process the chapter or the question the way it is want, because it is the summary of a bigger thing. So when we know the summary, we will be able to quickly answer the question. Then if we have doubts, this is the time to get those doubts clarified with your teachers or with your peers or with your tuition teachers also. So it is very important that those doubts should not be carried forward till the examination day. So keep a record when you are revising all the doubts. You should be penning down somewhere with a red pen, so that whenever you are thinking that this chapter, this topic is done, it is not done unless that the doubt is cleared for you. And we all know practice makes a man perfect. So practice builds speed, accuracy and confidence. So many of you in the vacations, we had given the homework to solve the sample papers. Children, of some of you have done it, and I know that you must be feeling confident. And the more exams you face, the more confident you are. You know your loopholes. So the ones who are shying away from the exams are the ones who in their heart they know they are not prepared well, and they are also not accepting that they are prepared well. So it is very important for each one of us to know that where we actually stand. So that where we actually stand is the reality check. We might have scored very well in the pre-boards, but still in our heart we know I could have done this question better had I practiced. So many of you are not able to complete the paper. It is because of lack of practice, especially in English, especially in mathematics, physics, numericals, chemistry, chemical equations. So these, and in accountancy also, many of us get stuck in one question. So that when we are stuck is because concept is not clear. And when the concept is not clear, if the concept is clear but then we have not practiced harder to be able to solve the application based questions. The second one is the practice with time limits. So put a stopwatch or your mobile watch, or in your home also tell your mother to, ma'am, after 3 hours you just let me know. So when we are solving the question sample papers or the previous year board papers, we need to do that. We need to be faster in our ability, and to be able to train our mind to focus on the examination during the examination time. Many of us get distracted. So when we train our mind that this is the time I am only going to think about my question and the answers and whatever I have understood over the period. That is what is important to all of us. Then the third thing comes the every test which you give should be either peer checked or self checked, or ask your subject teachers to do it for you. When we do the self check, we know exactly where we lagged, and when that we show it to our teachers, the teachers can give us to how we can enhance our answers to get the full score. So again the thing comes what the goal of our preparation is. If the goal of the preparation is getting 70%, if the goal of the preparation is getting 100%, then the checking or the other things varies from time to time. Then many of us are not able to, many of the children, I heard the teachers were telling me, they have done only the MCQ. They are too lazy, or their concepts are so weak that they have not done the long answers. So the ones who are thinking of getting 100% or above 80%, you should practice on the long answers. Even the weaker ones can do that. Why? Because they are the cash crops. I say straight away 4 marks, 5 marks you will get, because there are maximum there are 25 to 30 long answer questions in the entire subject. So if we are mastered those, so nobody will be able to cut those marks, because those are the predicted answers for that. And that is also help us to build our time limit for solving that. Then the next thing comes is revise smartly. So when we talk about revise smartly, we need to maintain a small notebook. Something like this, a notepad or a very small diary or a UT notebook, whichever which is left. So that what we should do is, in that notebook we should keep on writing the formulas. We should write the dates if it is history, or the timelines, or the I'll say the for accountancy there is a format, so that format. Then some pointers, some chemical formulas, some chemical equations. So we can have a small book which we can call it as a key to your success. And this notebook should be flipped whenever we want to relax, when we are eating, when we are enjoying the 5-minute, 10-minute break. So during that time, we need to explore that notebook every day. So, and when we are exploring, and sometimes we should close it and recall those things. And when we are not able to recall, we should force our mind to think. And if we are able to think it, that's very good. If we are not, then open it and then again revise it. So when we are revising or reinforcing a thing, it becomes a permanent memory. Then quick self-test can also be done. You can give it to your sibling, or to your mother, or to your peers, because now you will come less often to school, so that is also not possible. But you can do a self-test. Okay, I will tell all the formulas for this. Let's say for measurement or for arithmetics, or I will do all the organic chemistry reactions in just one go, or if I am able to do in 10 minutes, I will be able to try to do it in 7 minutes or 8 minutes. So that is how we can enhance our speed by doing these things. So then again, without health, nothing is possible. So बीमार तो बच्चों पढ़ना ही नहीं है. For not falling sick, first is we have to be warmly clad all the time. All the fashion and all the trends can wait for another 2 months. So always wear warm things, milk, coffee, soups, so that you should take it every time. And 7 से 8 घंटा सोना जरूर है. Previous, it should be mostly in the night time. 12 बजे करीब सो जाओ, सुबह 7-8 बजे उठ जाओ, because in the night sometimes we get distracted. I know you are children only, और distraction तो होगा ही होगा. So but then in the morning, you know, their parents are there. There is somebody who can check on you. So it is always good that you should sleep for 7 to 8 hours. Then I'll say eat light, healthy food. So home cooked food is the best food. No Swiggy, no Zomato for all of you, and avoid the junk food. Please do that. So that makes you lethargic. It is so rich in fats, and so that what happens when you eat too much of fat, the energy in is spent on digesting that. So less amount of energy is going to our brain. So please avoid the junk food, and taking regular study breaks are important. So after studying for a while, you can take a break of 15-20 minutes, go chat with your mother, just stand in the kitchen, what she is doing, or sit with your grandparents, ask them how they are feeling, or maybe give a call to your friend also to share what, in which topics you are confident, in which topics you feel that you need to go. But when we are talking to our friends, don't get overboard by sharing all the things that is happening in the house. So that is not important, but you try to stay focused towards the examination only. And in the when the sun is there, I will not